Well, good morning and happy Eclipse, everybody. And it's been a while since I've left a video, and life gets crazy. You get all kinds of stuff happening, and then, well, if you're like me, uh, you think you're getting these big things, blessings delivered to you, but really they were lessons. But really, what I'm learning to understand a lot is that lessons truly are blessings, and that every interaction that happens to us and everything that happens for us, I should say, let me use that, happens for us. And let me share this with you guys, because this is just a beautiful, beautiful sunrise over Lake Michigan here. But anyways, so I had to realize that I was getting bitter because why? Oh my gosh, things didn't align like I thought they would. Or are they aligning much better than I thought they would? And so that's something that's hard to do, is to see that bigger picture when when you think you got things coming. And then for me, it wasn't really like an attachment or an expectation, really. I had met somebody randomly, and they came to me. I was just working my job and minding my own business, and oh my gosh, here comes this person, and I couldn't think. I know that we were meant to meet. I know that for sure, because the synchronicities that led up to that definitely still align for me and that person to meet. And I really feel like what that was the universe seeing if I would open my heart, to see if I would be 100% vulnerable. And I was. And I think that's important in all relationships, whether it's a friendship or a business partnership, is to be transparent on your intentions and who you are and what you want. So for me, it was like, being lied to and deceived, and having somebody use my spirituality and my things against me, and the things on my Facebook against me. And the thing is, can somebody really truly hurt you if you know yourself? Can somebody use the things against you to hurt yourself? Can they do that to hurt you? No, the answer is no. Because if you've watched the movie 8 Mile, in 8 Mile, he tells everybody exactly all of his weaknesses. He tells everybody, everything that's happened to him, all the shitty things, all the things people make fun of him for. And I think that movie right there is a big statement, because it shows that, when you're vulnerable, when you're open, there ain't a motherfucker in the world that can hurt you. Basically, we hurt ourselves by why? Because our reaction to things. And for me, it was doing 4.5 years of the inner work, and I'm still doing it. I'm not going to stop. But it was like, I felt like almost like I had wasted that, but I didn't waste it. I was able to put myself out there after enduring a lot of pain in my past, and I was okay with that. One thing I won't put up with, though, and people think, it's negative to do that. You can cut people out for lying to you. It's perfectly okay. Yes, I know we've been at that point in our lives at one time before, but when somebody repeatedly does it, it's a pattern. And the thing is, yeah, we may have been that point in our lives too, and it doesn't mean we're judging. It means that, our soul knows what it wants. So if our soul knows what it wants, then it's going to tell you, and by the way you feel around certain people or certain situations, for that matter. And for me, it's like, oh my gosh, should I cut this person out, or shouldn't I? Oh my gosh, I'm not perfect either. I know I'm not perfect, and I admit that. And I think that's a huge thing in doing these things. And there's a piece of tape on my phone, because I dropped some weights on it the other week and smashed it. So that happened. Yeah, I think it's important just to remain open. And I know it's hard, because I was doing 4.5 years of inner work, and I ended up doing 4.5 years of also putting up walls and barriers so nobody could fuck with me. And that's not the way to be either. But that means that, you got to learn to protect your energy, set your boundaries. If people don't respect it, then you got to cut them out. And there's nothing wrong with that. There's nothing negative at all about walking a different direction. You're not destroying the person. You're not going and talking shit to them and making them feel horrible. No, you're just going to cut and sever ties. And if they ask, then you just be truthful and honest, And I think that goes a long way in trying to help people as well. I truly believe that if you can be open and then show that to somebody, even if they don't respect it at the time, okay? Even if they think you're an idiot, like I got laughed at, that girl laughed at me and all kind of shit. But for me, it doesn't matter. I was true to me. I showed myself, and I'll show myself to again and again and again and again and again. And I just think it's really important to show people who you are and stop hiding behind these masks and all of these things that we use to hide and to use them as an excuse or put up a front. And I think, well, I can't do that because I have had my heart broken. I've had my heart ripped out of my chest and stomped on. It's all good. I picked it back up and I said, you know what? I put that motherfucker back in my chest. I gave it a couple of fucking rounds of CPR, a couple of chest compressions, and boom! Motherfucker kicked back up and was like, hey, you know what? I was never dead. You just doubted me. So remember that the heart is a muscle, and muscles heal rather quickly. So I just, I want to put that message out there, but also don't be afraid to kill versions of yourself either. Sometimes we're the toxic motherfucker too. So remember that in that common denominator lies us. In every situation and experience in our lives, we are the biggest common denominator in everything in our lives. We can blame others, but we can also look at ourselves and understand our reactions and why we reacted that way. And if you want to change that reaction, then you got to go inward. These bugs are all over me. But anyways, I want to end this video with that. And I hope that everybody else is doing well. It was a rough month. But, we all get through it. And I think, when we have those rough times, it's preparation. It's preparing you for something. And I've got a lot of big things coming into my life. I can feel them. Oh, I can feel them. And I know that a lot of people can feel it too. And I'm seeing a lot of people get a lot of great things in their lives. And I'm so grateful and happy for all of my friends that have, started to get things and manifest things into their life. I'm always happy when I see other people happy. That is why I started doing this in the first place. But anyways, I'm done rambling. I'm going to continue my walk on this beautiful beach. May you guys enjoy the rest of your day. And remember, set some damn intentions.